So hello, welcome to a new video, and it is the end of 2017. We are about to start a new year, and I thought in this video we will spend a few minutes and talk about a very important psychological topic, and it is about emotions. And the main topic is, as you can see here, it is called mental capital. And in this video we will learn everything about mental capital, why it is so important that you keep your mental capital, how people lose it and how you can regain it and how you can maintain it. So let's start first with the most obvious question that many of you probably have. What is mental capital? And there are a few things that we have to learn about mental capital, or that will define mental capital. And a trader who has good mental capital, he enjoys trading, he has fun trading, he is anticipating his trading day or his trading week, and he is curious and he has a lot of curiosity about trading. On the other hand, a trader who has lost his mental capital, and that is very common unfortunately, is or has to force himself to get in front of the charts. He's not really enjoying his trading practice. He is doing it only because he thinks he has to. He has invested too much. It is too late for him to quit, or he has lost too much money, so he's just sticking with it. And it is so important that you always remain with a very good balance of mental capital. You have to care for your mental capital, you have to protect it, and you have to treat it so that it can grow and that you avoid depletion of mental capital. So let me write this down for you first. The first thing that I have just taught you and that I've explained is what is mental capital. And let me repeat it. It is you still enjoy trading. It is a fun activity. You enjoy coming back to your charts, you enjoy making your analysis, writing down your trades in a trading journal, learning new things about trading, and that is very important. So joy and fun are good indicators that you are still on a good balance with your mental capital. Then anticipation, that you still enjoy it, that you come back to your trading desk every day or every weekend, and you're still looking forward to the new trading day, the new trading week, the new opportunities that the market will give you, and that also that you stay curious and that you still have curiosity to learn new things and to apply your new wisdom to the markets. So then the question is, how do you lose mental capital, and when do traders lose mental capital? Because even if you're not aware of the fact that you're losing your mental capital, that you're burning it, it happens and it happens all the time. So it's very important that you are aware of it so that we can later control it or use other tools and mechanics to work against depletion of mental capital. So let me write this down. You lose your mental capital with a few very specific things. So account blow-ups or margin calls or very big losses are very common. And there are a very big reason why you lose your mental capital. So if you have funded a $1,000 or $500 account, you're not really taking it seriously. You still try to double or triple it every few weeks. Then you lose your account with bad risk management, with averaging into losing trades. And this is obviously very, very frustrating. You're not, and if you lose your money, then you don't feel good, obviously. That is quite normal, and this will lead to depletion of your mental capital. Then if you are not honest with yourself and you are making errors all the time, but you know, so that's a very common thing. So everybody knows what they should be doing. You should listen to your trading rules, or you should write them down in the first place. If we're starting here, then you should have risk management rules. You have to avoid revenge trading. You have to stay disciplined. You have to wait for your trades. You have to enter them in a trading journal. You have to review them. And we all know that we have to do all those things, which are not really that pleasant always, and we don't always feel like them. But if you know that you should be doing those things, you don't do them, then you lose money. This is very, very frustrating, and you keep telling yourself, I know what I should be doing, I know what I have to do, but I still don't listen to myself, I don't do it, and I know that I am the cause of my problems. So this is always very frustrating and is demotivating. And this will also, I call this errors. So if you make errors all the time, you break your rules, you jump in too early, you don't listen to your rules, you add to a losing trade, You scale out of winning trades too early because you are scared those are all the errors and the negative behaviors of a trader, which lead to depletion of mental capital, because we know that this is not going to be how a professional trader is managing his trading day or his trading routine. So those are probably the common ones. I also want to include here unrealistic expectations, which is also very important in trading, marketing, and Instagram, social media is very, very bad for your development as a trader. If you see that other traders, they have Ferraris, they have stacks of cash, they always have the new Rolex, or they have private villas, they fly in private jets. And then you look at yourself and you see, okay, I'm very, very far from there. I cannot even make $100 every month. So if you have unrealistic expectations, you're confronted with a wrong image of where you want to be with your trading. You see the dissonance between where you want to be and where you are right now. This is very, very frustrating, and you have to keep track of your expectations. Stay away from Instagram, or at least from following people who just show off unrealistic lifestyle images or displays depending on where you are right now. So this is not going to be helpful, and it's also destroying your mental capital. So we know what mental capital is, we know how we lose it. We are very good at it usually. So how do you keep or regain your mental capital? So there are a few things that I want to give to you as a tip, and there are a few things that you have to understand. So first, you need a very big why in trading. So most traders, when I ask them why do you trade, then the common question is I want to make money. But this is not really deep enough, and it just doesn't work. If you're just in it for the money, then you are not really motivated enough to push through hard times, because in the end, nobody really wants the money. That sounds weird, but it is the fact. Nobody wants money. Why do you want money? Because it allows you to do certain things. For some people, it is quitting their job, spending time with the family, buying a nice home for the family. Or other people, they like their day jobs, they just want to supplement their income. Other people, they are retired, or they want to go in early retirement because it allows them then to travel the world, have a different lifestyle. And so you really have to understand, what is your why? Why are you really trading? And once you are clear about this, then you can approach trading from a very, very different perspective. You're not chasing the get-rich-quick mindset. You can be more focused, and you can work towards your vision. So your why and also having a vision is obviously very important. Then you have to understand, and this is so important, it's connected here with the unrealistic expectations. Trading is nothing that will make you get rich quick overnight, or even in a year or two. Trading is a very long-term activity. So you have to understand that, and you have to approach trading from a perspective where you understand that this will take maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 years, but in the end it's still worth. Let's say you are like me, I'm 32. If you're starting now, or if you tell yourself, is it too late for me to get into trading? But then just ask yourself, is it worth it if you are 38, you invest 6 years of your time, in 6 or 7 years you are a good trader that can trade profitably, you can supplement your income, you can maybe even quit your job and work towards your vision. Is it then still worth doing the hard work right now? And obviously if you are 38, if you're 40, 45, you still have 30, 40, 50 years ahead of you, and it is definitely worth. So get into the long-term mindset, avoid the unrealistic expectations, and really think long-term. Then also, this is very common, I see it often in our students, that they don't recognize their progress. Many traders, when they come to us, they join our trading group and the courses, they have been losing money consistently, and then with the course, with our mentorship, they then improve their chart reading abilities, they understand, or they can look at themselves more objectively, they understand their errors, and they become better over time. They're not doing those really bad mistakes anymore that cost them a lot of money. They become more disciplined and they take better trades, but obviously you're not going to become a profitable trader overnight. But you have to recognize your progress. Always remind yourself, where was I 6 months, 12 months, 9 months, or even last month? At the beginning, the progress comes quite fast, but we don't see it. We always think so far ahead. We always think, oh, I still have to work so much on myself. I still lose money. I still do those things. I haven't made money the past few days. And they don't see the big picture. So you always have to recognize your progress, maybe even start a manual written journal where you just write down your observations, you understand where you're coming from. In our forum, for example, I always encourage the traders to start a journal, so to document their journey. And when traders get tough, I always go to them and I say, just go back to the page number 1 where you started your journey with us and your journal, and see how far you have really come. And that is a big eye-opener, and it helps them to stay grounded, focused, and also keep their mental capital. And then also you need like-minded people or a trading group or whatever you want to call that. And you also need to avoid the noise. So as I said here already, this also ties in with here, unrealistic expectations driven by social media, by following the wrong people, by listening to the wrong advice. You really have to avoid all the noise, everything that distracts you from your path. So is it really helping if you follow traders on Instagram who show off private yachts, beach villas, Ferraris? Obviously, that's not going to help your trading. It is just creating inside you this image that you are still so far away from this, and it's not really motivating. It can be very frustrating, especially if it comes together with your mediocre or not very good trading results. So avoid the noise, find a group of like-minded people who have the same approach as you, who have the long-term vision, and who help you stay grounded, stay focused, and work towards your goal together. And that is my little video here and my tips around mental capital. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. If you want to learn how to trade with us in our courses, with our private forum where I interact with our traders every day, make sure to check the link in the description below. And with that said, I wish to see you in the next video. Happy trading, and until the next time. Bye bye.